Hey everybody, day 8 of the Anti-Bitch Challenge. 8-8 Lionsgate Super Manifestation Day. It's going to be a yoga flow about the power of the sun. Saw Weapons yesterday. It was a great movie. And just feeling the power of a clear artistic vision coming to the light. Imagination is a powerful tool. So back down the basement, have a little bit of a later flow today. So it's going to be focusing on cooling our body down, moving again all that tension out yesterday. We're going to have a special scene for tomorrow. So we're going to get further into the practice and further into the pose. But for right now, let's take a moment to sit and arrive on our mat. Really allow your body to sit and sink with heavy sit bones, relaxed shoulders. Remove the roof off of your mouth. Let's take one big breath in and inhale off from our diaphragm. Given that it's such a powerful manifestation day, take the time to pay attention to your intentions and what you want. Vague goals give vague results. We are all a product of intention, whether conscious or not. Maintain awareness on the breath for one big more inhale, one exhale. Okay. Reminder, the Anti-Bitch Challenge, we're picking 2 targets and we're doing them every day. Yoga Flow created, uploaded in Latin for me. Hopefully you'll find something that you like to enjoy. Let's begin in the child's pose. We're going to push our hips back. Straight arms, allow our head to rest on the top of the mat. Again, taking a second to arrive here. On every exhale, seeing if you can push your hips a little bit further towards your ankles. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. You can keep your knees wide or bring them closer together. Breathe the tension away. On the beginning of our next inhale, we'll make our way to tabletop for tabletop balancing flow. We're going to draw our belly in. Our neck and spine will form one straight line. We're going to lift the opposing arm and the leg, and our leg, spine, neck, and arm will form one straight line. My left hand is up and my right leg is extended back. My bicep is by the ear, and my knees are hip width hand apart. The important parts of the foundation are to keep grounded from the bottom of your toes and from your hand, your paw prints, so you can gently grip the mat to see how engaged you are. Inhale, exhale, let's release, and we'll go from the other side. Again, knees hip width apart, drawing the belly in, the neck and spine will form one straight line on our inhale. So we'll inhale in, working towards one straight line. Our leg might want to tilt this way down. We're working our toes to be towards the bottom of the mat. So not really out here, but twisted down. Very subtle motion. That's how you engage the inner parts of your thigh or your groin muscle. Inhale in, let's exhale, release. We'll do that again on each side. Inhale, neck and spine form one straight line, left arm out, right leg out. Engaging the glute as we're warming our body up. Grounding from the toes, grounding from the fingertips. recognizing the power of our imagination, of the strong manifestation day as we move this energy around in our body. Exhale, release. Inhale in. Opposite side. Leg, spine, neck, and arm form one straight line. Seeing if you could push a little bit further down, keeping that engagement within the thighs. It's almost as if you have someone pulling your hand forward, someone pulling your leg back, but you're staying strong through the core and the foundation of your body. Let's exhale and release. Go back into child's pose on the exhale. Again, you can have your knees wide. You will be here for one breath. And now we're coming back to tabletop. We're going to go into tiger flow, Vajrayasana Vinyasa. So we'll inhale and arch our back, and we'll raise our left leg up in the air. And exhale and round our back, attempting to bring our knee to our nose. We'll inhale in and arch our back. We'll do that 3 more times. You might have tighter hamstrings, which makes this a little bit less accessible. Just do what you can. Exhale through. Keeping that strong foundation on the inhale. Inhale and arching the back. Exhaling and rounding our back. Bringing the knees to the nose. Inhaling in. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling in. So my mom came in and said hello. What's going on? Huh?
You taping?
Yes, I am. What's up though?
I had just put you.
We're going to do our other side. Inhaling in.
I just put you back.
Oh.
Already. It's a little crack, but I still got it.
Thank
I think
you.
it's for instance. You're welcome.
You want to show the camera what you got me? Look at this nice gift from the other side. It's an incense holder, the moon, the stars, and the sun. I said just before this post today, it's all about the moon and the sun. Look, here we embrace the impromptu movements of life. One more time, exhaling the knee to the nose. Thank you very much for your thoughtfulness.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you back.
Inhaling in, exhaling, releasing. Did not expect that at all. It's so nice when someone thinks about you. Nothing like love. Nothing like love. Exhale in the child's pose. How fitting. Child's pose. And mommy bringing a gift. We're going to hang out here for 2 breaths. On our next inhale, returning to tabletop pose. And we're going to go, the next pose will be downward facing dog, downward dog plank. For our downward dog, strong foundation. We're pushing our hips up and back. Our hips are staying as if a string is pulling our hips up and back. Our head is relaxed, our neck is relaxed. Between the biceps, if we can manage that. But relax, breathing from the thoracic spine. Downward dog is a resting pose. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to rest. Heels energetically going towards the mat. On our inhale, we move forward into plank, straightening the spine, keeping the neck in line with the spine. And we're going back into downward dog. On the exhale, inhaling, coming forward to plank. We are going all the way down to the mat for upward facing dog, Urdhva Maha Savasana. We will inhale, align our shoulders over our wrists, lifting the legs and pelvis off the ground, keeping our arms straight and our shoulders down, keeping the turtle head out of the shell. Oh, feels good. Downward facing dog on the exhale, return back. Inhale, coming into plank, lowering down to plank, and releasing completely on the mat. Putting our arms by our side, feeling our spine and our body in its natural state for a quick second. Returning back up into tabletop pose. However you need to get there. Inhaling in. Exhaling into downward facing dog. We're gonna next bringing our feet to the top of the mat, walking them up. Inhaling halfway lift, our hips are pushed back. Look up, reverse swan dive, and we will come to mountain pose for Surya Namaskar. Excuse me. Sun salutation A. Take a second to get settled. Inhaling in and exhaling in our mountain pose Tadasana. Inhale, our arms are going up and towards the sky. We're exhaling forward fold. We're going to hang out here in this exhale. In this forward fold. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. We're going to exhale, our legs back. Inhaling, coming down for upward facing dog. Our cobra pose, working to have our arms straight, but not dumping too much weight within our body. Over time, you will thank yourself. Exhaling down. Into downward facing dog. Stepping our feet up to the mat. Inhaling up, halfway lift. Exhaling forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling and releasing. Modify Surya Namaskar. We're going to do that one more time from mountain pose, inhaling and exhaling. In the mountain pose, inhale, arms up into the air. Exhaling, forward fold. Bending the knees if you need to get more access into your hamstrings. Allowing to just hang out here for a second. Being very intentional with what we're giving to our body in this manifestation. Embracing human error. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, release forward, falling down, both hands on the mat, step back. Inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra. Hanging out here in cobra, allowing that low back to release and stabilizing. You're remaining engaged but not too tight. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Look up, walk or jump your feet back into your hands. Inhaling, halfway lift, keeping the hips back and engaged. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling up, exhale, release. So we should be pretty warmed up after all of that. We're going to get ourselves into Gardasana, eagle pose. It's important here that we keep our hips level. We're aligning our shoulders over our hips and engaging the core. We will bring our right arm over our left arm, our right leg over our left leg, hooking them around however they fall, and hinging back from the hips with an engaged core. Keeping a gaze fixed on something, relaxing the shoulders down, keeping your body engaged. We'll be here for about 3 breaths. On every exhale, can you sink further into that sitting leg? Inhale, keeping your chest forward and tall. Exhaling, releasing down. You might come out as I did. You get back into it. Let's inhale, release. Coming back to Tadasana for one quick second. Okay. We'll set ourselves up for the other side. So our left arm is going over our right arm. Our left leg is going over our right leg, switching the orientation of what we did. Hooking in. You can keep your leg on the ground for balance. I'm going to keep mine here. Hinge back from the hips, shoulders down, engaging the core. Leveling out our hips. Inhale, keeping your chest proud. Working to, commonly people will have their elbows pointed up, as long as you can do that while keeping your hips, your shoulders down. Go for it. Stepping back, hinging back, hinging back. Inhale and release. Feeling the difference between the two sides. Now it's mountain pose. All right. Next is wide-legged forward bend pose. After our energizing or relaxing eagle pose, we will step our right foot wide out to the mat. For wide-legged forward fold, here I want you to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your feet parallel to each other and spread evenly through both feet. We're going to hang out here for a minute. As I often like to share, these positions are the only time where our head will be below our heart. So you can keep our hands can stay planted onto the mat. However it is, allow gravity to allow your neck to relax. We'll hang out here for 10 breaths. I will be quiet as you allow your heart to flow over into your head. One more round of breath. Inhaling in. Exhaling, plant the hands if they're not planted. Gently look up. Roll up. Walk your feet into each side. And return the right foot to the top of the mat. We'll step our left foot out and go into a yogi squat. I'm going to face my orientation here even though you're on the left side of the mat. So for yogi squat, take a wide stance, hinge the hips back, see how far you can go down. If you need to plant your hands for balance, by all means go do that. We'll be here for another round of 10 breaths. This might be a lot more difficult depending on your flexibility. You can get blocks, pad up your sit bones, your cheeks. So much weight if that's just too hard for you. So inhale, keep your chest proud and tall. Sitting in and sinking in on each exhale. Energetically pushing your hands away, working for that engagement. You can keep fist here, palm centered, hands down. Anytime you feel as if you need to get out of it, allow your space to release. You can make it dynamic, move back and forth. To come out, place your hands on the mat, gently step up, bring your center of gravity over towards the top. You would step your left foot towards the top of the mat, sitting here, feeling here, allowing the breath to take the shape of the pose. We will step our right foot back, dropping our knee, placing our right hand onto the mat and lifting our left hand up into the air. Releasing the balls of the tops of our feet. Just allowing ourselves to stretch from the hips. Our back hip, our front hip is the energy is moving back, and our leg with the straight leg is moving that energy forward. You want stable hips, that's the point. Working on language, working on teaching in real time. That's the joy. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Switch the orientation of our feet. We are in a seated lunge, as well as a sitting lunge, relaxed lunge. Left leg back, left arm down, right hand up into the air. Stretching from the torso, plugging our arm up into the sky, making sure that we are maintaining healthy neutral alignment. We don't want our arm too far forward, too far back, but stacked over each other. Keep breathing. Exhale, release down. Exhaling for downward facing dog for a breath. Pedaling out the feet. Bringing our knees back into tabletop. And we're winding down our practice now. We're going to light some sage. Sage. Going a little off script. I think it is always a good time to cleanse yourself. Just take a moment to come back to the intention that we talked about at the beginning of class. Thanks for being with me through that digression. We're in tabletop pose. Pushing back into child's pose. Coming to a seat. We will do one more balancing pose, half boat, Ardha Navasana, 2 variations. We're going to straighten the spine, lift up our hips, our feet, keeping our arms straight, parallel, holding here for 2 breaths. We're going to straighten our legs completely, inhaling, keeping the chest proud. You should feel some shake in the core. Exhale, coming up to half boat. Completely release your back, your spine down. Next, we're hugging our knees into our chest. Stretching out our psoas muscles, where they say a lot of the trauma is stored. We're going to begin to relax. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. If there's tightness in the hips, that is okay. Relax into it. Straighten out the left leg, hug the right knee in. Open the right leg out wide, 90 degrees. Stretching the inner groin of our right leg. Keeping the left hip grounded, stapled into the mat. Relax the hip flexors, which are normally very tense. It can be a very tense times. With every tension, there must be a release. Be conscious of the release.
towards the center line. Hugging in gently for one more time. Exhaling down. Inhaling our left knee towards our chest. Exhaling, opening up to the side for 90 degrees, keeping our hip and pelvis aligned. Allowing this left hip to open up as if it is a book. And press down in your hip, opening up, gathering more traction. See if you can find some more space. Gravity's your friend here. Bringing both of our soles of our feet together. So we're lifting our left leg up, hugging it in gently, releasing it down. Next, bringing our right foot towards our glutes, our heel toward our glute, bringing our left heel towards our glute. Flying line, flat bound angle pose. Giving a chance for both muscles in the thighs and the hips to simply release. Be here for 2 more breaths. Next, reaching on the inside of our thighs for our ankles and our hips. We're coming into happy baby pose. If you have the luxury of watching a baby, grabbing, imitating, and simply being in the moment. It's the last chance for this practice, the practice of Lion's Gate, to come back to that intention. Keeping the pelvis down, finding that relaxation. Gently release on the exhale, your feet down towards the mat. Straighten your feet. And we are now closing our practice by coming into corpse pose or Shavasana. Arms up for receptivity, arms down for more groundedness. Arms can be over your heart, they can be wherever they are. Clear your mind, relax your entire body. Step into your imagination. Not mindless monkey mind chatter, but the limitless place of all the space that we have created for our practice and what we want for ourselves. begin to come back into your body, wiggling the toes, finding movement, gentle movements in the fingers. Rolling over to a side. Stay connected to this relaxation. Inhaling up to a nice seated posture. Hands to heart center. Bring them up to the third eye center. We will end with one round of Om to close our practice, bringing ourselves into our sense of what we have learned for today. At the bottom of our exhale, exhale the air out. Inhale for a round of Om. Thank you for practicing. Thank you. Namaste. Day 8 completed. Let's even had a special guest star. Love you, Mom.